No, that makes sense.
So number 8, again, did hear you just. So it's gonna try to attack you, but with disadvantage. And Jace, what's your AC?
16.
16. I'm just gonna write that down. And what's your max XP?
121.
Yeah, it doesn't hit. It swings out, and Eddawoe just uses essentially the ice on his shoulder to like parry the blow. Then number 10, which is also a troll, rushes up and tries to swing out in the air.
Like I just don't.
That's a natural one, so that doesn't hit. Number 6 is appears to be an enlarged hill giant. That it takes out a crossbow.
Ooh.
Oh, essentially a ballista.
It picks up a ballista.
Just nothing.
Oh, hey! Am I technically also Eddawoe?
No, not yet.
Ah, dang. Because I have misdirection now. There we go.
That's good.
You are not Eddawoe yet.
Not
You are not yet worthy.
Number 7, number 9, gonna rush towards Eddawoe. That's 6 squares. Yes.
Do they rush?
No,
Dash?
they are just gonna. Yeah.
dang.
And those are both ogres. Cool.
But
It's your turn.
Right.
Jins. Do you activate the thing?
Oh yeah. I go. Alright. So there, and then.
I mean, essentially, it's like you look up and just light emanates from your mouth and your eyes. Just.
Christ. That didn't happen with Jace. What's happening?
No, actually did. They narrated.
I think he's overreacting.
If we could see Eddawoe, what happens is essentially it turns tall and lanky, and its round features become these angular, almost like Transformer-esque, and then essentially forming a pattern that resembles a vest and a pair of pants. You just see snake patterns.
Everything is leather. Oh no! I check out the flux run and I go.
And
right, so let's see how he's gonna do this.
Yeah, and you see its hand turns to this liquid metal and just forms into the weapon you want.
A quick sort of question. So some of us are on the outside of it as it's doing all this. How disorienting is this?
Again, your surface, the surface itself doesn't change so much as the pattern and scheme.
Okay.
It's very weird.
No, that's my point.
Yeah.
But the second thing is the entrance visible?
Everything right now is invisible, yeah?
So, that's good.
Because per definition, it's everything it's wearing as well.
So, it's wearing us.
Avoiding there. Because you cannot wear it.
So we're just kind of standing in sort of...
Yeah.
We are flying too, bitches!
flying.
Do. Right. I'll try to... I'm gonna check on his large troll.
Yes.
Just give him a little check-up.
I don't have any sort of...
I can't wait till it gets to me trusting with my appearance.
Well, no.
Eddawoe just shrinks.
No, but you have already.
That's a... And it's an advantage, right?
I believe so.
It would be, if you're invisible,
Yeah.
and even if they...
Yeah, because they have disadvantage and you have advantage.
26.
26, that
The
hits.
joy of that spell.
Oh god, now I have to roll quite a bit of dice.
Snoop.
Snip pap.
17 plus 14, that is 31. 36 points of Snurgaturk damage.
Ooh, it didn't like that.
Right.
Essentially, you use a blade, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So essentially, you actually stab it through its throat, but because it's a troll, it doesn't immediately die from it.
Actually, sort of a very, very skinny, long blade. It's not a rundle. It's a scrawny blade.
Ah, right. Then it's the siege weapon's turn.
Right. Also.
Well, right. Do you do anything else on your turn?
I mean, I can master tactics. I can help. No, I can disengage. Run over here. No. I hide.
Yeah, you already have the benefits of hiding.
Yeah, but they think they know where I am.
Wait, you can try. Can you help as a bonus action?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can he help himself?
We're already invisible though, so I don't...
You could.
Oh yeah, I guess we get super.
But you could disengage. I mean, right now they're surrounding you. You can disengage from them. and maybe get into a better position. I don't know exactly what that would be. Force them.
Does any of you have any sort of attack? Sort of,
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Right, so I guess I'll go over yonder and then we can get all of them?
Yeah, depends what I can. Right now I'm debating on some options.
We can Thunderwave, I guess.
Thunderwave!
No, actually, I was contemplating using Polymorph.
Ooh.
Nah.
No, not on us, on one of those guys. Turn it into a...
wait, they're trolls. Do you have any fire? Fire or acid?
Yeah, fire or acid.
The troll. Right, I disengage your way.
Yeah, cool. Then it's the siege weapons. Both of them start to...
It looks really weird when I'm talking because all the light is just...
The ballista doesn't hit.
Oh.
The catapult, however, do.
Kharakan?
M.I.M.I.C. Nuts. This is why I shouldn't have that disengaged.
But you can do uncanny dodge, having the damage.
Yeah, but I wanted to risk it. Yeah, I'll have the damage.
Cool. People outside, I would like you all to make an athletics check. Oh, acrobatics. I want.
So now he takes damage, right?
Yeah.
Eddawoe. So does that mean that Kostava has to make a concentration
Yes.
check? Using that damage.
Yeah, so that's gonna be 12, half to 6. So a 10.
So a 10. You just have to beat a 10.
You!
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, that's good. Acrobatics. 21 acrobatics.
No problem. You stay on board as does Casimir and Aurora.
No.
Problem.
No problem.
No.
Come on. Yes, then it's Aurora. I guess he's gonna take the dodge action.
Can she hit them with her bow? Does she have a bow?
Yeah,
She has the throw daggers.
she has the and yeah,
But does she have sharp?
yeah, she does, but it wouldn't be enough.
No, okay. But
Does sharpshooter work on the throwing daggers?
I think so.
That sounds nuts.
I guess she's gonna rush behind Anastasia and take the hide action.
Yeah, okay. Does he have... Oh, I can't remember what shit she has.
Again, I'm just gonna play along.
Something she can activate? No.
No, she usually just jumps around in shadows and crits on the second attack.
Yeah.
Meaning that it's never the sneak attack damage.
And Aurora is completely hidden behind Anastasia. Naris, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm considering using my 7th level spell called Firestorm.
Yes!
Which is basically allowing me to choose 10-foot cubes.
Yeah.
In any order that I would like, so I could say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes!
Because would Firestorm scale with the size of Eddawoe?
Again, I have already scaled it, so...
The people here...
So you'll hit everything.
Finding here are going to have that time.
A dexterity saving throw.
Now, I just... Point of order. You haven't actually activated.
No, and so you activate?
Yeah, I activate. And then...
And once again, if we could see Eddawoe, next time it takes a step, immediately just a plane of grass starts to form around its feet. And starts to spread off like wildfire up along its body. And these incredible long vines sprout out, creating the same mane as Daenerys. And so you cast Firestorm.
This looks real impressive from the outside, except,
Yeah, if you could see it, you can see on the display, there's just like...
This is how cool it is.
The foot soldiers are gonna be really fucking confused, and also they're gonna...
Oh, again.
This entire combat is basically... If we could see this, it would look cool.
Again, Daenerys is about to burn like platoons at this point.
So, dexterity saving throws from all the...
And what's your...
10-foot cube, right?
that would be 18.
18.
Yeah, if it's 10 foot,
that's the
scale
yeah.
up. You could get everything.
Yeah, again, she does.
Including the
It's not like she can stack
because
them.
they have to be adjacent to.
Yeah.
The 10 foot cubes have to be adjacent to each other.
Yeah.
2,
3, 4. That's a 10 foot.
Oh shit! Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10. Almost.
Yeah, but also they can be like this. Like, they don't have to. They can be, they can be on.
Again, I'm gonna say you can hit everything.
Yeah, but I just they can hurt. Like even if they stack, I think you can only roll the damage.
Yeah. No, definitely, but it's more. But you can definitely get.
Yeah, but then it'd be good to spread them out because then you can also hit the ground troops which are there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Again.
Be care about them.
So let's start with number 8. Natural 20. Number 10. That's gonna be 14. Not enough.
So what's the damage?
That would be 70-10.
Number 9 succeeds.
Yeah. Okay, but just
number 7 fails.
They still took damage.
Do you need some d10s?
I have 2.
Some d10s.
Number 6 also fails, and I'm gonna rule that both siege weapon automatically fails because they cannot make dexterity saves.
Just quickly moving up.
So let's see.
Whoa, that's a 90. That's a lot of
30. No?
Yeah.
Yes, 32.
32.
And I will have to. That's gonna be 17, right?
Yes.
No, 16.
16.
Yeah.
And how the trolls can heal.
Yes, if
That's
they're,
true.
If they're good trolls.
So that's.
What if they're shit trolls? Then can't.
Shit trolls.
What if they're fire trolls?
And
Well, they are fire trolls now.
number 7 fails. Boy. Oh boy.
Look at the others and go. I really hope most of our troops are inside the walls.
There's no way. There's no way to know.
It just says. Okay.
Right, gonna have to forget that.
If they weren't, most of them are not.
I imagine that now just as I love the smell of firestorm in the morning.
Right off the Valkyries.
See, now that would have been a good choice for music.
I brought the remote, so I crank up Rasputin.
Yeah, it's looping by the way.
No, it's Rasputin and Rock Amadeus, then Rasputin again.
And it
But also, this is
Okay,
6 seconds.
both the ballista
so
and
we're still
the
kind of
siege
in the intro of
catapults
Rasputin.
are inflamed. How much damage do you take at the start of the turn then? It doesn't mention anything like that. No, cool, no problem.
That's
Because this is concentration.
yeah.
So all of the
Yeah, again, it's just on flames. Cool. Davery.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate the Eddawoe.
Cool. Essentially, as you mentioned before, Eddawoe shrinks his eyes. Oh no, actually, I did already at the
No,
point of Varys.
I imagine that like maybe Eddawoe's body may have shrunk from the height, but the total height didn't shrink because hair started extending.
Yeah, like I said,
also the
essen-
head is sort of somehow still on top of
Yeah.
the head.
No, but actually, that would have been disorienting for you guys out there when it took my size compared to.
Yeah.
You just go,
They were just,
Well, yeah, some of them were flying, so it was just a bit like, what is it?
and then it goes up again, smack.
So Eddawoe's turns to
How these trolls looking though?
number what is it? Number 8 looks pretty poorly at this point. But as I was about to say, Eddawoe's metal turns completely pure white, and a mane of blue light starts to form around its head. The runes on its belt buckle turns into this rainbow-colored peacock, and in its hand it essentially creates a glaive out of pure lightning. Just
Invisible line.
Right, I'm gonna 5-foot step that way,
we need to remove that in this.
and then yeah, I'm gonna start attacking.
cool.
I'll attack.
You get a glaive. You get a glaive.
Yeah. I guess I'll attack number 8.
Number 8, that is a troll, and that's the one that looks worst for wear right now.
So for the, do I have to declare both my attacks before I roll them, or
You can make an attack, and then after the damage, you then decide.
You can also attack once move and then attack again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, I forgot this is how this game works. Yeah. Genesis.
I'm gonna put you point of luck.
Advantage.
Oh, I have advantage, right? Yeah.
It's advisable as you.
That was actually useful. 30.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool.
Just
30. And then
It says here, is that money?
I'll put in a first level spell.
Yeah.
23.
23. Each spell is standing at this point.
Okay.
It is still standing.
Then I'll go ahead and hit it again.
And the invisible nuts.
I'll hit it again on the invisible nuts.
No one knows this, but in this form, Eddawoe also has huge swinging nuts.
22 hits.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of the groundlings do now.
Well, it does mimic whatever is the pilot's balls. Oh boy.
Oh god.
Sorry.
14?
14 just hits.
No, 14 damage.
Okay. You take the, I'm guessing
Yeah.
this blade you're using right now, plunge it in,
Yeah.
and it just starts to, lightning comes out of its mouth, its eyes start to burst,
What?
and a smoking corpse just scatters on the ground. It is pile destroyed.
I'm going to action surge.
Regenerate that, bitch.
Would you call this a line?
No.
No, it isn't.
This a line.
Yeah, you need to choose between either number 7 or number 9 then.
Oh yeah. I'm just these three here.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna let that.
And then takes the glaive and throws it.
Is it a lightning blade?
Yeah.
I thought it was a spell.
No, it's always been a glaive. Yeah.
Again, because he fused his javelin of lightning with his glaive.
23 to hit?
On the number 6, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so he gonna take. I'll channel a. How's he looking?
What was it? Number 9? No, number 6.
Number 6.
Pretty well, pretty good.
Okay, I'll put a second level spell on.
It's a hill giant and it succeeded on its save, so.
Yeah, well, I'll put a 6th level spell on. Sorry, second level spell on. And then the other 2 need to roll a reflex save.
Yeah.
So sorry,
Next, yeah. They both fail.
Okay. So they're going to take 14 points of damage,
Yeah, cool.
and then he is going to take 38 points of damage.
That's quick
to number
38. Cool.
But did number 6 make a save?
He doesn't get one.
Oh, he doesn't
He's
get
hit by the.
You don't get none of it.
You don't get no save.
You're getting on.
It's hard to dodge lightning. Lightning's hitting you already.
Cool.
True of most things.
Very well.
How to dodge them if they're already.
Then it is Eddawoe's turn.
Undodgeable?
It's gonna rush up to the ballista and start to pummel on it, trying to put it out of commission.
Pummel with what?
That's essentially
it's
just a
his own
split. Yeah.
Giant.
Yeah, natural 1 doesn't hit anything.
No, that's the Nash case that she passes.
Casimir does nothing right now. He just prepares a spell.
Sorry, Anastasia is going to give inspiration to
That's me, I'm a person.
you.
Cool.
Whatever the fuck my name is, yes.
Yes, so you have a d6 inspiration, and
So spot.
Casimir prepares a spell in case enemy starts to approach. That was a cock die.
Wait, but then his fly goes away.
Oh right, yeah. Then he's gonna do nothing. He's
Oh no, I fall.
he takes the he takes the dodge action.
Ouch.
Okay, cool. And I can recall because what was your roll? Initiative.
It was 8, I think.
Oh yeah, I
Alright.
rolled
16, right?
16, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then we're gonna move everything slightly back as the boarding party arrives in the round now.
It's a party!
And you also roll.
And everyone is
I
invited.
rolled 16.
Yeah.
Damn it. Nice hotel.
So let me put on.
Welcome to the party!
Welcome to the party.
There's a boarding party on his shoulder and everything.
What are they?
Friends!
Number 1 appears to be a hobgoblin commander. Number 2 and number 3 are walk riders. Number 4 seems to be a mage.
Excuse me, flying walks.
Yeah.
They flew in on walks.
Again, they cast fly on the walks and then
And then they sat on top of the walks and flew.
yeah.
That is so mental.
And then the number 5 appears to be a drow cleric.
Is any of them named Chip?
No. But there's one called Dale.
Sorry, I ended up completely zoning out.
Yeah.
Sorry, number 1 was commander, walk riders,
A mage, a goblin mage.
Goblin mage and cleric.
And a drow cleric, yeah.
Thank you. We're fucked.
So, let's start from...
You just push them off the thing.
Oh yeah, that's good.
well, they do have fly cast on it.
Right, but that's probably the... Should we assume it's a wizard who did that?
Yeah. Again,
Or someone else.
Again, or somebody down on the battlefield.
Someone kill someone down on the battlefield!
Oh my god, I would have been loved it if there's one of the groundlings and the bottom bar is lying and suddenly... No!
So,
It costs faster than half.
When the flame strike just happens, you go... Oh, that's
Should have seen
bad.
this one.
the captain is gonna use her action to cast leadership.
What?
Essentially, it's like Bless, but it's an action she has. So now every creature within 30 feet that are allies get a 1d4 to saves and attack rolls. That's her action.
Well, cock.
Then the Walk Rider, number 2 is gonna attack. Well, Aurora is hidden actually, so it's gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna again. She moves around, so I'm gonna say it's gonna go for Anastasia. As does number 3.
6.
It's like kind of flies up.
No, again, as soon as the land charges forward. That's a natural 1 on the first attack.
That is a miss.
16.
That hits.
Cool. That is the walk itself that bites down.
On Stonebird.
Yep. Ooh, max damage. That's gonna be a total of 15 points of piercing damage, and Anastasia needs to make a strength save.
She's pretty strong, right? She's like
Decently strong. I don't know which. Oh, there, excellent. Okay. Natural 20.
Natural 20, do you take half? No, sorry, you don't take half damage. But you take half damage because she is a stone.
Yes.
Syko. Then rider number 2.
Yep.
That's gonna be 17.
That hits.
And natural 20 on the bite.
Jeez.
So let's first take... She then takes a total of 11 points of slashing damage, halved.
Yep.
And then she takes... Well, it's actually the same as before. So that's gonna be 15 piercing damage, and she needs to make another save.
Yep.
Otherwise she'll be like... knocked down, turned over.
Natural 1.
Okay, she's now grappled, and while grappled, she is also restrained.
Can it grapple a large creature?
Yeah, large or smaller. Again, these are also large creatures.
Yeah.
And the slash is also like almost comically large,
Yeah.
the minifigure. I think. Yeah.
Well, because she's grappled, her speed is reduced to 0 and cannot benefit from any bonus to her speed. And again, that grapple will end if either the one doing it is incapacitated or forcefully pushed away.
Good.
While also restrained, which is only a effect while grappled, attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and she has disadvantage, and it has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Fucking grapple.
Grapple.
Then it is the Goblin Mage.
Alright, yeah, I forgot the one.
Good luck out there.
It casts Blur on itself.
Illusions.
Can she cast magic while she's
Yeah.
Should be.
Again, it will require that you use your action on it.
Your bird can cast spells.
Again, well, I've ruled it so that, for instance, you can still use your bonus action to activate her Bardic Inspiration, but if she casts a spell, it's your turn.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it becomes simply too powerful.
Yeah, sure. Makes sense.
Right. I'd forgotten that the bird is also a bard.
Actually,
Bard.
let's
It's a
see.
bard.
And I hate playing in spellcaster monsters.
Is it blur that's the question?
No, again, I'm just thinking of my options here. No.
He's concentration and it make him hard to be.
It is. is the...
Nope. It's gonna cast a wall of fire.
Oh. Yeah, okay, that yeah.
So it's gonna hit both you, Casimir, and Anastasia.
Yeah.
The like... that away.
Ah!
I like the smell of things that burns.
Yes. When the wall appears, each creature with an arrow must make a dexterity saving throw.
I can do that.
I'm gonna roll for Aurora. Ooh boy.
Aurora is Aurora as well?
No, sorry. Casimir. Well, he fails.
That's not true. Can inspiration, can I be added to saving throws?
Yes.
It's all...
Saving throws and attack rolls.
Fuck it, yeah, okay, let's not take too much damage. No, that probably is enough. 18?
18 is just enough.
It has a higher DC. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
And, well, let's see here, that's 14. That's going to be 28, and...
Fuck, firewalls. Shit, actually, yeah.
36 points on a fail save.
Yeah, firewall is
36 half is 18, half again is 9. Fire resistance!
And what did Anastasia roll? She has
I rolled 4, so she got a 19.
Okay, still enough.
Not fire immune, just fire resistant?
No, I don't think there's... I think it's very hard to, as a character player, to get immunity.
Oh, I thought they...
Unless you turn into a fire, that's all. Just saying.
Right, it's just...
And Casimir needs to roll a save. That's gonna be a DC...
just because they didn't talk
18.
about cold one. I think it's Jester who's... But you might also just be cold resisted.
Yeah, and Casimir succeeds his concentration check.
Dragons have resistance to fire.
If I turn into a water element,
It is the cleric's turn.
then I...
The cleric?
Yeah. Let's see here.
He's
One of these circles around. Would you become invisible? Because we were...
Also, if you can put a circle on number 4.
Concentrating.
Let's see here. I need to find.
Probably would suck for the other people if you turn it.
It casts Spiritual Guardian. So, in a 15 feet distance around it, it now has these fiendish spiritual guardians. And it walks up between Anastasia and Casimir.
No, that's not that. Sorry, that's the 5.
That's number 5, yeah.
Oh,
just away from the fire, but...
oh, yeah. I'm not quite sure what the fire is, but...
the fire is on essentially your line, but facing towards you, so you take damage, but on the other side, don't take any damage.
Oh, yeah, that's specifically harmless from one side.
I know, but still, it's cool.
Yeah, that's hard.
So right now, when it comes to
counterspell, fuck! Because he said I'm going to blow, and I was like, okay, I don't need to counterspell that. So I'll wait my counterspell. Damn it!
And also, yeah,
fuck, I'll counterspell this.
Okay, cool.
Guidance of Faith fucking sucks. I'm gonna counterspell this motherfucker.
Yeah, what number?
The 4th. I think Guidance of Faith is that high, is it?
Okay, yeah, you automatically succeed. The spell Physical Sound.
I think counterspell is if you cast it at a level that is less than the spell you're trying to counter, you have to roll for it.
Yeah, then you roll an intelligence check.
Anything 3rd or lower just gets...
Yeah, but that's automatic.
And then there's something else that you have to roll if it's...
Yeah, right. And I just need to check out the spell slots I've used. Cool. Yeah. Then it is Ias' turn.
This guy, I'm gonna Steel Wind Strike these 5 motherfuckers.
You don't want to step out of the fire?
That will automatically happen.
Yep. I'm just judging. It's when you start your turn, or if you end your turn while in the...
I think it's when I start my turn. Because that's
Wall of Fire?
life always fucks you.
Wall of Fire.
Just complete bull. Well, actually, would that be wild if you take damage when it gets casted also at the start?
Yeah, I think it is.
Must be the end.
Creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first turn or enters the turn. Yeah, so you don't take any damage at the start.
He enters the wall for the first.
Yeah, but
first time, yeah.
He's not so much entering as standing right now.
Yeah. So I just go fucking bananas on these idiots.
Yeah.
Oh, and I will, before I do that, I use my bonus action to I take the cage that I have around my neck with the soul of that one drow in it.
Yeah.
And I steal some of his experience.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
You start to see this vision of his past life.
Yeah. but just kind of enough to maybe just kind of, I think it could give me an advantage on one of the attacks.
Yes,
I have to make now. Though, who should I use that on?
So what are you casting?
Steel Wind Strike. I kind of turn into a steel wind.
Oh, and then strike
and hit all of them.
Oh,
kick their ass.
Oh, it's the
blurry kind of fuck everything up.
It's the arrow from Guardians thing. Yeah.
And I will use that experience actually to attack number 4 with advantage.
Yes. Cool.
Fuck that. Some spell attacks. So it's 25 to hit.
Number 4, that hits. No problem.
I don't know. These are spell attacks.
Yeah.
These kind of spell attacks. So I wouldn't get sneak attack because you need a finesse weapon.
Oh, yeah, right.
And the rest will just be normal attacks. So against number 1.
Yeah.
24.
It's gonna. No, it's not a melee attack, right?
It's a no. It is. It's a melee spell attack.
Okay, then it's gonna parry, boosting its AC up to 24.
Okay, so it misses.
Yeah.
Wait, no. If its AC is 24, I still hit.
Yeah, you're right. Then it's not gonna use parry.
Okay, cool.
It's gonna hit.
Number 5. 19.
Just hits.
Okay. Number 2.
Yeah.
The Warg. 20.
Hits.
Dirty 20. And number 3 is 14.
Hits.
No,
not 14. That doesn't.
Fair enough.
By the way, I forgot. Never mind. I just thought I forgot to deal some damage to Anastasia.
No, it is actually it's a wizard spell.
Wizard spell.
Yeah.
No, it's Zephyr Strike.
Ranger, right?
No,
it sort of
has the little symbol at the bottom there. I think
you're absolutely right. It is a range spell. 60-10, and I will end after I do none of that. I guess I will. The fire's there, so I will actually end over here.
Yeah,
oh, that's cool.
Can you end at any creature you hit, right?
Technically,
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Technically, you'd have to take fire damage then. Why? Assuming you are moving all the.
No, it doesn't work in that way.
It doesn't.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see.
It doesn't say that you're kind of there.
No, okay, yeah.
But I see your point.
Yeah,
it could be.
I'm assuming it's literally magic.
Yeah, it is literally magic, and so is the fire.
Jesus.
It's fine. That's good, it's good. It's 10, 20, 29, 34 points of force damage.
34 against everyone except number 3.
3
yeah.
Didn't hit. And concentration number 4?
Yes. That's going to be a 22 he needs to succeed, right?
The 34 would be 4. No, the 34 just is half of that, so.
17.
17, right.
Alright.
Oh, in my head it was 44, that's right.
Right, it's 10 or half, right?
Yes, yeah, whatever's higher.
So 17. He just succeeds.
Alright, well I'm next turn now, so I'm giving you the
Cool. Jace, it's your turn.
Yes!
First up, I have a hypothetical question. In case I got hit while controlling Eddawoe, if I happen to use Misty Escape, would it also take the people on the shoulder with me?
I'm gonna say yes.
Together!
Okay, just making sure, just keep them off.
We wouldn't see it.
We wouldn't see it.
No, it's gonna be total Looney Tunes, like.
By the way, sorry, I know there's a lot of technical stuff. Did Casimir roll for concentration?
Yeah, he succeeded.
Cool.
As Eddawoe, I guess if I cast what's it called? Icy Blast somewhere around here. Could I hit all of the big dudes?
Yeah.
Yeah, since it's 20 feet.
Yeah,
radius,
totally.
I think. Yeah. Okay, it's just if I can do that without like hitting the walls and stuff.
I'm gonna say yeah. You have enough control of your spell to do that.
Okay, well in that case I will try to once more control Eddawoe.
Yeah.
So
No problem. You do.
Second time in a row, just making sure. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
That sounds ominous.
Jesus blows.
So they need to make some saves, right?
Oh yeah, they do. Just
10 fails, 9 fails.
so the DC is 20.
Yeah, the only one to succeed is number 6.
All right, just putting up the stats. So it is
68? No, 86, I believe.
Is it firebolt but just ice?
Yeah, it's 86 plus 2 because I'm casting it at 5th level.
And instead of causing things to catch on fire, it causes difficult terrain on.
So it's
water.
10d6.
It turns this giant swinging nuts into ice.
10d6.
Oh, that wrecking ball.
Wrecking ball.
I just need 2.
I have 2 now.
Cool. And then also, I'm assuming the winds of Westminster.
So he rolls on once.
Cool. This. So I re-roll 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Well,
That's pretty
unfortunate.
So that's
Fuck me.
10, 30.
Those two together.
Those two, yeah, that's 40, 42.
42. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, the ground.
They are looking rough, really rough right now.
I'm on fire! I'm on fire! Well, it hurls.
Yeah, put out the fire.
Greenland.
I'm here to save you. Yay! Frog yourself.
Okay, at the end of the extra turn, Jace, you gain 1 point of exhaustion.
Alright.
And I want you to roll your hit die.
So remind me, how does exhaustion work?
Exhaustion, at the first level, I believe you get disadvantage on
everything.
No, I think it's all your ability checks.
ability checks.
Oh, not attacks.
I don't think so.
Oh, I think you're right. It's here. It's
yeah, but I can never find it.
It's on the one that ends with the death.
Yes.
Right here. Yeah, disadvantage on ability checks. That's correct.
Yes.
And also roll a hit die. So for you, it must be a 1d8.
Yeah, it is a d8.
Yeah.
6.
6 plus your Constitution modifier.
Yep.
That is 11.
11. That is how much damage you take.
Alright.
Alright.
So now you know. For each subsequent turn, you get another exhaustion point and a hit die you lose.
Same, son. Okay.
And another one.
Now, some of us are multi-class and have 2 different kinds of hit dice.
Then you take the higher.
Then you can go.
I shouldn't have done that.
Fuck yourself.
Not the one I have the most of.
No. No.
Because technically I have more wizard hit dice, so therefore I also have less HP than I would have had if I had taken off rogue.
I feel like you should be punished for making a rogue and then immediately switch into
No, it's completely fair.
Yeah.
I guess.
Technically, if it's a very bloody or very wet area now, it's also
Again, I'm fine with the other because the average would be 1 point of difference.
Hey,
That feels pretty rough, you guys.
7 times.
So yeah, that was your turn.
Go to any other battlefield?
No, I mean, I feel like this is looking particularly rough.
Also, just for the small guys, it's like, oh no, we're on fire, this could not get worse, now we're freezing to death. Jesus Christ.
Also, Jason needs to roll a concentration check.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for the damage, I see.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, did you forget anything else?
What? That can't be possible.
You already have
17,000 things.
Number 10 attacks, Eddawoe or tries.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it walks towards it.
That's just looking number.
Fails.
What I can do.
Number 6 takes a shot from the crossbow.
Oh,
No.
is anything providing cover? And am I still Eddawoe?
No,
Also left?
yeah, right now it's using the stand of Jace.
Yeah, that's tricky.
Doesn't hit.
It's hard to do reactions.
Number 9 and 7 just walk around so they can actually reach.
Okay.
That hits,
We'll just walk around.
and that also hits.
Ah!
So could I just use Misty Step on the first one?
Yeah,
Remember disadvantages because we are.
yeah, I'm rolling 2 down.
Oh, sorry, Misty Escape it's called.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you only take the first attack.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I will have to roll a concentration check for that, I'm assuming.
Yes, that's gonna be 10 you need to roll.
Alright, so in case I fail this, am I not allowed to use a reaction?
Oh, you can still use your reaction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that did not.
You fool!
You manage to escape, but you lose the concentration of invisibility.
Okay, so up to 60 feet. So
How bad is your concentration there?
4. I rolled a 4. And I
That's
was 10 HP.
Yeah, you needed to get 4.
Yeah.
That's a 10.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So, where you want to end up?
Just a constitution.
I can move 60
It's a
feet.
10.
You can move 60 feet.
And some other things.
I don't
have
know.
3 feet.
It's not really anything
And
that's.
I can have
I mean, you can hit the crossbow guy, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, there's not really anything that's.
Technically, you also turn invisible for Misty Escape, so you do get a sneak attack.
So even more invisible?
Great. Now you have double invisibility.
Now we can't see anything.
Were you making him invisible again?
No, that's in Misty Escape. It makes me move up to 60 feet once per short rest, but I'm only going to take that. And I believe it. Yeah, it also turns me invisible.
Yeah, until the start of your
Yeah.
It's just like it suddenly appears and then just disappears.
But until the start of my turn, so that's
That guy looks at his crossbow go.
Yep, again, it's gonna be
Fucking thing.
Jens's turn before it's your turn again.
Oh, before my turn?
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay.
So, yeah.
So it's just still invisible.
So there is almost like a glitch, like...
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, where are you gonna jump around to?
Imagine the horror on the little guys'
Behind
faces when that thing just suddenly appears.
Cool.
It just squashes 1,000 people.
And they just look up and go, there, that makes sense.
What people see is just kind of a bunch of guys, and then suddenly they're just like...
They were running around going, I thought it was just the gods that hated us, but apparently...
I'm thinking it's
they've been fighting with us.
Blake,
That's nice.
it's your turn.
Yes!
Balake!
Balake, here's the thing. Do you guys outside need help? Because you
They're about to get it.
Yeah, I think we want him.
This is fair. Right. So I think I'm just gonna stab this boy. Do I get I don't get.
I think you're checking
You're still
All the penalties you get after Eddawoe has taken his second turn.
Oh.
So
I had an attack with advantage, right? Yes.
Oh, because if you attack with the defensive ability.
yeah, it's only great invisibility where you'll keep it.
Silver.
Also known as broken invisibility. Yes, I hit him on a 28.
Yeah, you totally do.
So I sneak attack him. 25.
25.
For number 6.
Oh boy, it looks rough right now. As part of its guts actually stick out from the wound you create.
Put it back in.
And then we appear, and people go, oh no!
Very well. Then it's the siege weapons.
We're too close to the catapult. It
It
can't
will
hit.
never hit us from this.
It can't.
It'll have to drive back a bit.
It has
Yeah,
disadvantage.
actually, I'm gonna give it disadvantage.
I'm gonna go, shit, fuck, where did it go?
How far can we get this catapult in 6 seconds? Yeah.
Push, goddammit, push! Undskyld, chat, den er ødelagt.
You hear the rearing sound of the catapult as it starts to fire, and you just step away and just see it connects to the head of the giant and just immediately evaporates it. I rolled 2 ones. I was like, yeah, that's.
So the giant's dead.
Yep.
The giant.
He might get better though.
He might.
What?
He might get better.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Let's check for pulse. The pulse.
I opened it up, the balls.
Let's see. Oh, right there. He's he's actually he's doing okay. Oh no!
And Blake, remember, hit die in damage and also a point of exhaustion.
Right, yeah, I said.
And Eddawoe
And
is-
when I haven't multiclassed.
so it's 1d8 plus your cut.
Oh!
Now you can roll well.
Yeah, there it is. And I'm exhausted.
And Eddawoe is now reduced to half hit points as a siege bolt just pierces into his chest. Very well. Then it's Aurora.
Well, she's going to sneak attack someone.
Yeah.
Is she still hidden?
Yeah.
Could she maybe sneak attack the ward that's holding on to Anastasia?
Or the wizard who's maintaining a wall of fire on Anastasia?
Yeah. Well, she would have to
Or
walk
Casimir?
past it.
Well, can't she shadow jump or something? Or can she see through?
No, she cannot see through it. It's
But then she
opaque.
can't see any of them. The only thing she'll be able to see
Yeah, it's the walk right.
Well,
so
she's flying.
again, so many things.
It's very
But it is a Sunday.
right. But like, could she fly up? Because is it 30 feet high?
Yeah,
tall?
she's gonna disengage, walk around, fly up, and then shadow leap to number 4, getting an advantage.
Here-ish.
No, on the other side.
But there wouldn't be any shadows there, would there? Because the fire is here.
No,
So-
but the sun is just coming from behind.
Actually, it's from the front.
Oh, it's in front. Shit.
See?
Right.
It occurs to me that all your motherfuckers just need to get off the shoulder and then we do this.
Yeah. I mean, she just eviscerates him, right? She just destroys his body.
No, she crits on the second one.
No, yeah, sorry.
No, she didn't, but she rolled a lot of ones. Sneak attack.
It's Aurora.
But I can reveal he's down to single digits. That's just points.
Does pick his pockets. And also he has a roll concentration.
Yes. And how much was that damage? That was... Well. And Wallfire is quenched.
Suck a duck, bitch!
Remember, you can pick your friends, and you can pick your nose.
You can't pick your friends.
But you can pick their powers.
Naris, it's your turn.
Oh, you're getting out of there.
Yeah, and then I think I'll cast Tidal Wave on these 3.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get cast anymore?
Nope, because it's a 10-foot ride.
Also, it's only cast.
Yeah, fuck it.
These 3,
Yeah.
and they will have to make a dexterity saving throw.
And 18, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They all succeed.
Buttholes.
Fuckers.
2 of them rolled 18 on the die, and this last one just had enough modifier to get up. That will be number 1, actually. Oh, actually.
D8.
Oh, sorry.
Jeez, sorry.
Yeah. I forgot they also have leadership active, so...
Oh, right.
They have what active?
Leadership, right now, they get 1d4 extra for saving throws and attack rolls.
Oh, cool. Who gives them that?
Number 1.
Nice.
Kill number 1.
Is that a...
It's a monster feature. It has.
Alright, so they succeeded all of them?
Yeah.
So they take 13 points of damage.
That's number 1, 30. So
And they're not knocked prone.
30 or 13?
13.
Yeah.
Because it's half.
Okay, you already have it. Cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
You already have it!
And number 5.
That's not bad. They don't get pushed.
Nope, they don't get knocked prone. Because they succeeded on their
But also they're flying.
Number 3, right? Yeah, cool.
They can get knocked prone, definitely. I don't think they can... I think the idea is
They
you
get
just...
knocked prone.
Yeah.
But they get up prone.
Cool. Anything else?
No, I did my movement and my...
Okay.
It's always not good to get knocked prone while you're flying. You immediately land.
You immediately drop.
Yeah, if you're flying through with wings. But if you're flying through magic,
don't know.
you're not using your body to keep it maintained.
No, that's true.
I think.
Yeah, I believe it's something like that. Anyway,
There are rules.
Dari?
Unfortunately.
Dari, do you have anything to do? You can do, like, do you have any abilities or anything like that?
I mean, I'm gonna get out of here, guys.
Yep. So 25 feet.
Yeah, I'm actually flying. So 1,
Yeah.
2,
Are you flying?
3, 4, 5. Yes.
And it's double space through Naris.
If I'm flying over.
Yeah. Again, it's a narrow corridor.
1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
right, it's
5, 6. Dash is bonus action. This is the one who's holding on to right?
Yeah.
The rules do say that when you're not
While
prone,
While flying, he can.
magic.
What is this?
It's his lance.
Yes.
Oh, you're flying through. Didn't you
It's my
throw
lance
the
saver.
lance?
As long as you're
No, I freeze blade and it comes back to me better.
fall down.
Oh.
Unless it has the ability to hover.
It's because the glaive is fused together with the. Yeah.
This is why I made the joke. Right. So you. Oh, damn, that's cool. Okay.
Attacks of opportunity though? Well, just like that, but never mind.
I mean, yeah, they probably do.
Yeah, they do.
Sure.
It's number 1 and 5, right?
Is the firewall gone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that was
why we couldn't hack it earlier.
The captain just hit you. So, because you also have martial advantage, which is a hobgoblin feature, she deals an additional 46 if she has an ally within 5 feet when she attacks.
Cool. 1 second.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and parade. I guess it's a reaction. Can I do a reaction my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah. But is that his last turn's action or is this turn?
This is his turn's action.
Reaction.
Yeah. I'm going to parade. So I increase my AC to 23.
23. Okay,
Yes.
and that lasts until the
End of my next turn. Sorry, start of my next turn.
Yeah. And you use a panache point
Yes,
for
I
that.
do.
Cool. So she doesn't hit you anyway. And then number 5 is gonna attack you. That's gonna be 22, so that also misses. And then you start to.
Cool. Then I'm gonna stab the fucker that's holding on to my bird.
Get off my bird.
Do I hit him on a 17?
17, that just hits.
Then both of them hit.
Cool.
And I'm just gonna pump some spells into this guy because he's about fit my bird. My book.
I'm curious. If I walk back in the
Clear.
and turn into a giant eagle,
Oh god.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
So until somebody else takes the turn, because then you...
Now he counts as a flyer, right?
No.
No.
He needs to have a natural flying speed.
Well, some things are just unnatural, I guess.
Yeah, it is unnatural. It's supernatural. He's a dog that's flying.
Wait, but supernatural just means more natural than normal natural.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Sorry, my bad.
It's extra natural.
24 on the first one.
What?
24 on the first one.
24, cool.
How's it looking?
Not that bad.
No, I'll hit him with another second roll.
Sorry, roof, raft, ground,
Jesus Christ. 22.
22.
Yes.
At that point, both the rider and his walk start to go into a blood rush.
But can't Anastasia use her action to kind of get out of it? Yeah. Or try to?
Can she?
That's usually how it is with grapples, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say for that, yeah, certainly.
Doesn't she? She has an action like everyone else. Usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna try to break out of it.
What's strength?
Either strength or acrobatics check when it's.
Definitely acrobatics.
Remember, I just have to check. Doesn't she have disadvantage? No, it's only attack rolls that is affected. So yeah, certainly make an acrobatics check.
I don't have skills for that. No, okay.
It's not. She's not. She's a character.
Big old bird.
13.
Not enough. It rolled 16 on die on its athletics check.
Well, but.
So it just bites down even harder as they start.
That's me.
Do we know if when they made Anastasia, they was it the
Mate Anastasia?
like did they cut her? Or did they cut anything?
He had this magic hand that had 5 different abilities, and one of them was to create.
You're just trying to do a joke.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to put an end to it.
That is fair.
Eddawoe walks over to the catapult and pummels it. Eddawoe moves to the catapult and pummels it. Deals some sweet damage.
And pummels it.
The catapult is almost out of operation. And then it's Casimir.
Oh,
Are we still invisible? Or did we
Yeah, you're visible.
Visible.
So now we can see all the cool effects?
Oh, what? Did I miss something? Damn it!
Casimir deals some lightning damage to both number 1 and number 5. Not a whole lot, I think. But what did you save with both succeed? Yes, and then it is the boarding party. Cool. Let's start with the captain. Walks over to...
Is that number 5 or...
that's number 1. Walks over to Neris.
Oh, but Neris is the best of us. If he kills Neris, I'll never forgive him. Okay, I might forgive him.
What's your AC, Neris?
There's no. Sorry.
Neris? What's your AC?
14.
14, cool. First and foremost, you take a total of 7 points of bludgeoning damage as it takes its shield and slams you, and you need to make a strength save.
Oh, great!
That's your greatest strength.
So that would be a grand total of 9.
9, not enough. You are knocked prone, given her advantage on her last attack.
She's a bitch.
And that's gonna hit 13 points of slashing damage as she takes her longsword and just slams down up towards you.
It's not too bad.
Number 2 is gonna rush up towards Anastasia,
No!
giving them flanking.
Hold on a second. Oh, no, okay.
You have to be on her, is that good?
Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
I mean, it would be pretty wild.
Could I have gotten on her? Is it possible to get on her while she is... I had the movement. I thought the...
Yeah, you had to specify. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So the first, the rider doesn't hit with his attack, and that's gonna be 17 on the bite.
Yeah,
That's gonna be 10 points, and so half to 5, and then she needs to make another strength save.
Now I feel pain. No. Okay.
Okay. Damn. What?
Fails.
Fails. Okay, so now both of them are grappling.
Yep.
Right now.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, no, it has nothing to do with this.
And then number 2. Well,
Actually,
actually, Okay, it fails a wisdom check, so number 3 is actually gonna let go of Anastasia and focus on the one just dealing damage to it, i.e. you, Dari.
Yeah.
Doesn't hit you. Natural 20
Hits.
plus 6, so 26 points. But again, natural 20 always hits.
I guess I can force it to re-roll that one.
No, not luck. Doesn't work that way.
Doesn't it?
No.
Yeah,
I think it specifically does.
Look it up.
You can
do it on your own, but don't.
And incoming attacks.
Yeah, but you have to do it before the.
Before you know the result.
Oh, but before you know the result, you technically do that. Do need to do that. Like it to be like that.
Again, I can double check here. Just one moment. I just need to find it.
I was just wondering whether or not when they cut made 2 birds with 1 stone.
I mean, no, it's sweet. I like it.
It's 165, 66, 7-ish. Actually defeats.
Maybe we should try this one.
Lucky that will have
Those older spells.
It's 166, 7 around there.
166. Cool. Thanks for that.
Feet start at 165.
I can never find the goddamn feats. It's such a weird place.
Yeah.
Whenever you make an attack roll, ability, so you can spend one luck. You can choose to spend one of your lucky points after your turn, but before the outcome is determined. When an attack roll is against you, roll a d20 and then choose whether the attacker uses the attack roll or yours. So you need to roll.
So I need to roll and then.
Yeah.
Okay, will you allow me to do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I rolled an 8.
So that's gonna be a total of 14 against your AC, which isn't enough. Then it is number 4, right?
Fucking try it, you dick.
That was the Goblin Mage, right?
Yeah.
You're right, he's
Yes.
Because he has
Yes.
breaking bones.
You need to make a Constitution save.
A Constitution save.
Yeah.
Is it concentration related?
It is. Oh, actually not.
That could be worse.
It's not concentration related.
No, again,
It's not Constitution.
concentration for him, but not for you.
Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, it's a natural 20, so 23.
23. Cool. He tries to cast Flesh to Stone as it touches you, but...
I'm over it. Wait, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Does nothing happen if I say it?
No, I don't believe so. On a failed save, on a successful save, the creature isn't affected.
I rolled a natural 20 on that one. Jesus Christ, I don't want to be a statue.
Otherwise,
I don't want to be Anastasia.
You get restrained for 1 turn and then you turn to stone.
Yeah, I think this whole thing sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks.
It's quite bad. You can cast Flesh to Stone, Stone to Flesh.
No. Yeah. I think you get to save a few times, maybe.
No, twice. At least that's how Gorgons do.
Number 5, cast a spell inside the heads, centered around the circle and Kharakan, so all of you are affected. It's
Counter spell.
20 feet.
Counter spell. Fuck it. Counter spell.
Cool.
I'm
What
not
level?
having it.
What level?
How's it go? I'll cast a 4th level counter spell.
Then you need to roll, and it's d20 plus your spell modifier.
Yep.
So
22.
yeah, you succeed. You extinguish the insect plague you tried to cast.
It is not a 12th level spell. It's a 13th level spell.
I can't remember how it's calculated actually.
It's a 10,
A 10 plus the spell level.
Huh.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess
that's
you burn one of your
all
own
them.
spells. That's how it's balanced as well.
I'd like 2 of you to roll d100, just to random 2.
I'll do one.
Okay.
Gents?
Yes.
4.
4!
Cool.
What else? 1 in 10,000, I guess. Oh no! I ruined the counter line.
So, you see the Skynomat joins up the party.
Yay!
You can place him somewhere around you, Jens. And...
Around, I guess they're coming.
Yeah, from that side. Those people standing outside, you can roll a perception check.
18.
18, cool.
10.
Again, those of you with 15 above, you can see a large boulder, seemingly made out of bronze, just coming towards you.
The boulder.
And you can see
this
the bone starts to essentially fold out, creating this almost humanoid shape.
Ah.
Oh.
To an Eddawoe near you.
It's a bronze golem?
That was dropped out of our ship?
No. It was
No.
shot from the enemy side.
A bronze golem?
What the fuck? Oh.
I think it's
Fudge.
I think it's this time.
Yep. Cool. Thanks for listening. The intro music was by Fischer, whereas the outro music was by Martin Kerr. The other pieces which are mentioned in the description down below were by Kevin MacLeod and Enda Genye. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we hope to see you again in Doraken.